I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. After this game, the Rockets head back out on the road. Well, so far this season has been very disappointing, still without a win, and we're weeks into November.
Yeah, and they've taken some lumps here on the season, but really this is a team that may be a ways away from contention. And although it's early, they're still, I think, just searching for a winning formula and something to build confidence from.
Beal can't get it to go. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Beal. Three-pointer. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And, Richard, for players that are off to a slow start to their season, what do they have to do to get rolling?
Yeah, your confidence can really take a hit with a bad set of games early on, but it's important. It's just a start of your season. It is a long season, so if you have a bad stretch, you just got to keep grinding, keep working, doing all the things that you know are right.
And not lose sight of your objective and staying in your lane, right?
Yeah, it's such a long season. If you have a bad 10, 15 games, that is nothing over the course of a season. As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Now, here's Avdia. And another miss by Washington.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Beal. Sweet move. Misses the layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Back to Smith. And Houston again with the bucket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Beal. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Beal following the miss by Porzingis.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim. Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes? As you were just talking about, it changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Wizards trailed by 4. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Gafford. Here's Barton. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 6. Down low. That shot missing. And the Rockets take it the other way. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Pass to Hachimura. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Christopher. The kick out to Porter. Off target from three-point range. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. In a wide open look for Hachimura. And they will call over the back on the play.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Here's Christopher. The layup missed. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Outside, Martin. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Porzingis is double. Outside for Beal. Knocks down the three ball. Beal's got 7 points.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
And it's Washington missing. Wizards trail by 4. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Showing why he's an elite talent. Porzingis making difficult physical finishes look effortless.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
That gives them the lead. Porzingis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Smith. And he lays it straight in. 8 points for him. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Porzingis can't hit. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Puts the move on. The layup good by Porter. Porter's got his third basket of the night right there.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And he gets it to go. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And it's a 3-point Wizards lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Washington calls timeout.
Timeout is charged to Washington.
Let's get along right now to your Black City Pacers.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards.
Once again, your Black City Pacers.
There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. Wizards passing it around. It's taken away by Smith. On the wing, Green. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside, Green. The three. Hachimura grabs the miss. The Wizards with the lead. Barton outside. And the shot no good, a bit short. So it's the Rockets now. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Davis in the corner. And that one's good, Barton. Barton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Porter, and he converts the layup. Porter's got 9.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
For Washington, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Inside. It's deflected. Here's Şengün. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Checking in for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford.
Here's Christopher. Shoots over Barton. Misses off the right iron. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Washington. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Here's Smith. No good. That would have tied it.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
There's Beal with the 3. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Beal gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Porter outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And finished off by Beal.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Smith. That shot is off. And the Wizards now going the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Tate. Pass to Smith. And here's Gordon. And they double up Gordon. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Porter with it. Now Smith defending. Pass to Beal. Out to Kuzma. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Kuzma. With 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Outside, Beal. It's stolen by Tate. Gordon inside. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Outside, Porter. And another 3 for Houston.
And we know Kevin Porter Jr. is capable of having big nights. And the way he's playing, this could be one.
Porzingis at the elbow. Porzingis is doubled. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Outside Gordon. On the wing, Green. It's up a three. Rebound, Washington. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Martin with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. They get it back. They shoot again. Outside, Martin. Pass to Şengün. Launches it. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Rockets lead by 5.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Takes it inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Shots continuing to fall as we... 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Wizards trail by 5. And it's Hachimura in the corner. It's 3-pointers off the mark. It's stolen by Morris. Bounce pass Davis. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Second shot opportunity. Good on the shot.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Christopher. Good work defensively by Morris. And here's Davis for 3. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Davis. Back to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Here's Christopher. Here's Marjanovic. Good. Marjanovic has got his first points of the game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Morris. Here's Gafford. Lays it up off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David. Now a timeout called by Houston. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Offline with his three. Smith outside. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside. Houston needs to get a shot off. And it's Smith missing. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 5.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Beal. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Smith, no luck. Wizards trail by 3. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis over Smith. Bank shot, no good. Rockets leading by 5. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Out to the wing. Here's Avdia. From outside, off the mark. There's Green with the 3. Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Denny Avdia picks one up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he does get the second one. And that will push the lead to double digits. There's Beal with the 3. And no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Pass to Porter. Some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Green missing. Wizards trail by 10. Now here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Porter with it. Porter double team. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Davis surveying the floor. It's Barton on the wing. So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down.
Jabari Smith Jr. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 9 for 14. Stop playing. Bro, stop playing. This nigga came to ball. I just could not get this nigga shot for nothing. That's crazy. I probably would have blew his ass off if I'd have made at least half his shots. I shot straight threes too.